Hello and welcome to another episode of the show Youth Power. This is the seventh episode and it's going to be in English and I'll be talking to you guys for a bit. In fact, from now, all our clips on the A Better World Network page will be in English and we won't have any Persian clips anymore, simply to reach a wider range of audience who speak English. And in fact, most Iranians inside and outside Iran nowadays, most Iranian youth speak English. So in the past six episodes, in each episode, we invited one youth in each episode, and we talked to them about their life. And this episode, I'll be talking just myself, and we are going to go over a few things. So the name of the show is Youth Power, and Youth Power is about the power of the youth, how the youth can move the world. So at the moment, I'm 31 years old, and theoretically, I don't classify as a youth anymore based on some people's standard, but it's not about me. This show is not about me. It's about all the other youth who can move the world, who are below the age of 30, and we have had them in the past six episodes. So the first thing is that I'm gonna talk to you a bit openly in this show. So because this is our last program for the season, we had one last program in Persian last week, and this is the last program in English, and as of now, for a few months, we won't have our own programs. Instead, we might share other clips on Facebook. So the first thing is that what is the power of the youth? The youth can move the world, as many of you have heard, but how? Like we said in all these few years, the most important thing to solve the economic problem is people forgetting about their own personal good and thinking about the good of the community as a whole. So what that means is that, for example, when we consider looking at people suffering anywhere in the world, we should think what we can do about it. And honestly, I can't understand why people are so calm and relaxed when people are dying of hunger every day. I understand that most of us may not be able to, for example, free the prisoners who are in North Korean camps or free the prisoners who are in Iran. We don't have the power to do that because these are strong governments. We don't have the power to do that, and some of us might not want to do political activity anyway. But the thing that we can do, and I have mentioned this many times over the past few years, and like I said, the number is reducing. The people are dying every day of hunger all around the world. And this is an important issue, and I just cannot understand why some people are so calm about it. Of course, some people are doing things, and thanks to these people, the number has reduced from 25,000 in 2010 to maybe around 10,000 now. Unfortunately, still people die of hunger and poverty-related illnesses every day in the world. So the people that have done things, if it wasn't for these people, if it wasn't for people who volunteer for organizations such as UNICEF or World Vision or other similar organizations, Save the Children, all of them, millions of more would have died, and Bill Gates actually is one of the rich people who has donated most of his wealth and is willing to donate still more to save these people. However, that is still not the majority of the help. The majority of the help that UNICEF receives and other similar organizations is from people like me and you. These small drops that add up to make up an ocean and has potentially saved millions of lives. So, when I came back from my service, I was in the Holy Land 10 years ago in Haifa, in the Baha'i World Center, doing some service. When I came back, I told myself I want to do something to change the world, and I used to, before the A Better World Network started in 2010, 2 years before that, I had started my anti-poverty activities, and I used to approach the rich people either via writing letters or approaching them individually to encourage them to do something. However, when the concept of Facebook clicked in my mind and the social media and how you can reach a wide range of audience, then I said, why not? Why not do it through talk shows, which I believe television is a very powerful force on people's mind, be it on internet or be it on satellite. Nowadays, most people are on their phones. People don't watch television that much anymore as much as they used to do in the past. So why not do it through the social media? So I never went back to the Holy Land because I said, to get closer to God, I don't need to go on pilgrimage. I don't need to go anywhere physically. God, I can find God inside my own heart, and the best way to get close to God is to help other people. So this applies to everyone. Instead of spending money to go around the world, searching for whatever, going to pilgrimage, if you are a Muslim, Baha'i, Jewish, whatever you are, if the pilgrimage, true pilgrimage is helping the poor. As Abdul Baha said, if pilgrimage is not in the right spirit, it's not pilgrimage. It is like it's just a travel, you know. So when people are dying of hunger in the world, we all can do something to help them, you know. We all should start from ourselves. So I hope that we all do something. And you know, I've written the UNICEF website down here. So I hope that we all take some action today, as much as we can. We have to do the maximum effort, you know, the maximum amount of thing that we all should do. Okay, thank you so much. And I'll thank you so much for watching this show. I hope that it will have some effect on people's minds, and I'll see you guys in our next season whenever it starts. Thank you so much, and have a good day all around Australia and around the world.